We're back. Remember that?
I do remember that.
That's Poltergeist.
Yes, we're back.
We came back.
Well, for those of you who don't know us, I guess we're here for the first time.
That's right. That's true. But we did some stuff before, and now this is the new stuff.
And we're releasing it all at the same time.
Usually you pay double for that kind of action, Cotton.
But yeah, so we did over the summer, towards the end of the summer and into the fall, we did a 2022, of 75 hard challenge. So you want to talk a little bit about what a 75 hard challenge is?
Sure. Well, yeah, and I think we followed the original program of the dude that invented. I always say invented. He came up with it. Andy Frazeli. I don't know why I can never remember his name. He's very cool.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So it was, I can say the specifics, but it really was like supposed to be a mindset change, really, is what the program was for. But it was drinking a gallon of water a day, 2 workouts, one outside, so 2 45-minute workouts, one outside, no alcohol, following a specific diet, and reading 10 pages of a nonfiction book. Is that it? Oh, progress pictures.
Progress pictures
every
day.
That was my least favorite one, so that's why I saved it for last. Progress pictures every day. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
So
we did that.
We did do that. And so, I mean, I know I lost 12 pounds. I think I gained...
I don't remember specifically how much I lost. I think it's in our very last
I think it was
video.
like 18
Didn't we say?
or so, 17 or 18.
I don't remember.
It was somewhere around there.
That doesn't really matter, but...
But we did do... So what we did do is we did daily videos. And that we're releasing those kind of at the same time we're releasing these. Just because we never got... Yeah, they're fun. And we never got around to release... We meant to release them late last fall. And then things started to get busy with the holidays. And we kind of just ran out of time. 6 kids, holidays. You can do the math.
All of that stuff.
So we're getting around to finishing those off and getting those up too. So you can kind of go back and look and see our initial videos and what we thought.
So we've been going over them too, just editing more of them, just making sure. And yeah, that was... I feel a little sad that we were that chubby. No, because it's definitely been I was just excited to go into the closet tonight and be like, oh, it's like a brand new wardrobe.
Yeah. Definitely fitting into clothes that I couldn't fit into at the beginning of last summer. And that's a good feeling.
It was a great feeling.
But
hopefully you can tell. I know we're sitting. I can't know if you can tell.
We're back. So obviously we're still working.
I don't think
we're
you
not
stopped
done.
working.
We're not done.
Stop working.
We're never done.
No, but this is going to be our 75 day challenge.
Correct. And I think we're gonna make the focus a 3-prong focus. Gonna have a 3-prong plan.
He's a product manager.
Points of light thing.
We are on the track. We're getting the job done. We can do more, but let's stay the course. 1,000 points of light.
Oh no! No George Bush.
So we're gonna do a mind, body, and spirit. I think we talked a little bit about that at the middle of the last one. We're starting to kind of form that topic.
Kind of idea, yeah.
I think that those 3 things, the mind, body, and spirit, all go together. And I think if you don't have, it's like a 3-legged stool. If you have one leg shorter than the other, the stool's just not gonna work right. And I think that...
I heard that in a self-help book one
yeah,
I
think that's
either
a really...
that or it was a joke. So.
There's a bunch of different, there's a marketing thing with the all that.
Okay.
Whatever. The analogy is about pick whatever 3-prong thing you like and run with it.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're going to focus on mind, body, spirit. And another thing that we're going to do a little bit differently is last time we both did the same challenge.
Yeah.
This time we're challenging ourselves in different areas.
Yes, we are.
We'll talk a little bit about that.
I wrote mine down.
Okay.
Did you write yours down? Should I go first?
You can go first. So let's start with body. Let's start with body because that's when everybody works on body, and in the new year. So
that's true.
Let's talk about body. What we're gonna do for body.
Okay, so I already started this. It's very exciting. I'm lifting heavy weights. He's so excited about. Oh, be so excited about it. So that'll be different. I'm still gonna be walking every day, and doing yoga. But and on the walking front, something really funny. My girlfriend and I that walk every morning. We are also challenging ourselves to do 2,023 miles because it's
In
2023. So, and there's a company that'll like send you a medal or something, but our son has a 3D printer, so my girlfriend's like, let's just have him print us one. So we're not paying for a medal, but I just thought, that's a really cool idea. It works out to like 5.5 miles a day, which I'm doing well so far.
So you're gonna do walking, yoga,
and then the lifting is really the new thing that I'm adding because I see the benefit. I think sometimes I told you this before, like women are like, yeah, I don't want to look like a bodybuilder, but I understand that that's not what's going to happen. So.
No, you have to train specifically to look like that, and yeah.
So what are you doing for body?
For body, I'm actually cutting back on body a little bit, not because I don't need to lose weight, but I want to focus in a little bit heavier in some other areas that I think I need to focus on. Okay. So for body, I'm lifting weights. I think I'm now to the point where it's actually starting to be like real exercise. Yeah. So for those of you that don't lift, what I'm doing is a program called Strong Lifts 5x5.
That's random.
Yeah, same thing you do. And you start off with an empty bar, always. So whenever you start the program over or you're away from it for more than a couple months, you start with an empty bar. Right. And you lift the empty bar 5x5 for these exercises 3 days a week, and you add 5 pounds of workout. And it is really easy when you first start off. Well, not when you first start off, but for me, because I've been lifting for so long, it's pretty easy when I first start off. Yeah. But now I'm at the point I'm squatting. Tomorrow I'll squat 200 pounds. I'm at 120 pounds for bench, 125 pounds for bench press. Oh, so getting up there in weights, and that it's really starting to be a workout at this point. Yeah. So I started seeing my shoulders, and yeah. So that'll be my main workout. We're also going to be doing an animal-based diet, I guess would be the thing we are doing together.
Oh, that's the body part.
As part of the body. So we are going to do not quite carnivore, and that word is misused and used 1,000 different ways. So we're doing an animal-based diet. So we're going to do mostly meat and cheese.
It's very controversial.
Right. Sure, but I don't really think so, we may throw, a vegetable in there here and there.
I really like avocados.
Yeah.
So, which is a fruit, but
right. So I guess like we talked about last time, when you're doing your diet for these challenges, set yourself guidelines of what you're going to do and not do, and stick with that.
I even think for like a specific day too. So, like we have a party planned. It's not a party; it's an intimate get together.
It's not a party; it's an intimate get together.
And so if you plan for that day to have something, I think that's going to be part of my diet, because I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to have that. I'm kind of past that point, I think.
Yeah.
I don't want to live my life that way either. So I will definitely plan that day by day. That's not to say like I'm just going to go start eating potato chips and drinking a whole bottle of Riesling. Who would do such a thing?
That's why we were sitting in that chair last.
No. We did it together, by the way. I didn't do that.
That's what I said. That's why we.
I didn't do that by myself. But yeah, so it's definitely more. People talk about plant-based diets all the time. I think that's not the way for me to go. It did not work out well when I attempted it. And I just think everybody's so different. So, and even within the diet, we still eat differently.
Yes.
As well. There's some like sour creams you can't have. Like there's some cheeses I don't eat. Stuff like that. So
yeah,
even within it,
I think I think the whole thing going back to last time is do what works for you. We're not going to give you a diet to follow or anything like that. We will show you some of the recipes that we make, because I think we do some unique things.
We make a lot of awesome
stuff. Yeah. So we'll do, and I might even throw out the word like pancakes. Carnivore pancakes out of pork rinds.
I brought pork rinds. More pork rinds.
Telling you.
It's a thing.
Right now, it's a thing. We will probably try and do a recipe before that at some point during this whole thing, but we're still working on that. But.
Okay, so we have 2 more prongs.
2 more prongs. So let's talk about mind next.
Okay. So in the first challenge, he has you read 10 pages of a nonfiction book, and we are reading 15.
Yeah, we're both going to do that.
We're just overachievers. So, in nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
15 pages nonfiction.
there are so many books about nutrition, exercise, health,
Self-improvement.
yeah, everything.
Business.
Yeah, everything that I would love to read, and this is a great way.
Yeah. And I think we read, during the last 75-day challenge, I think I read 5 or 6 books in 75 days, which is pretty good.
It is good.
If we kept that up, that pace up, that's like 24 books a year.
Right.
So, I mean, that's pretty good. Most people don't get through 2.
No.
So I think that if you just, again, that 15 pages a day, it adds up really fast.
Right. I'm really sorry. I think I skipped one.
What's that?
For body. I guess technically I put it in the wrong category. But no caffeine and no alcohol. I put it in mine.
Oh, yes. Correct.
Kind of.
Kind of mine, too.
You're doing caffeine, though.
I am doing mine.
And we will be having a fun little debate about coffee and caffeine and all that other good stuff.
We'll get to that in a minute.
We'll get to it. But I'm just saying that should go in body. I had it in the wrong category. Sorry.
That's okay. I think that's mine, too. I think that is, especially no alcohol. For us, it's not that hard because we haven't drank in a long time, but
I've been drunk.
I think haven't drank, whatever.
I'm not sure.
Let us know in the comments. I'm sure you will. Anyway, and for me, for mind, this is where I'm going to focus a little bit more. So not only am I going to do the 15 pages a day for reading, but on my off days for lifting, I lift 3 days a week. So on the off days of those, I'm going to be writing for an hour. And I think I'm going to do some self-reflective writing. I think I'm going to do some, I don't want to throw out books, but I have a couple books that I've wanted to write.
You have some great ideas.
And I have some good ideas for books. So I might start putting those in, but really my goal is to get more of a habit with writing, because I do actually enjoy it. And I said, I know. I enjoy it, and I just don't give it enough of a habit to form it. So that's what I'm hoping to do with this, is to really push that mind. And that kind of bleeds into the spirit side of things too a little bit, because there's a lot of self-reflection that I want to write about, things that I've thought about, and I think that'll be good to get that
Did you
down.
want to go to spirit?
I think we should go to spirit.
I was just going to say, though, that this is what's so great about a 75-day challenge, is that it helps you get the habits.
Correct.
And keep it where you're like, oh. And I think that's the push that some people need. I think that was the case for us.
Yeah.
But okay, so spirit, I put meditation and yoga, because I think yoga is my, namaste. It's my, it's very spiritual to me. I know, I'm sure it's cultural appropriation. It's not meant to be. It's meant to be.
Sorry, did I roll my eyes?
It's meant to be cultural appreciation, because I just feel very, especially when I'm done with yoga, you're in savasana, sorry. And then you're laying down and, you're
Here's
really.
the thing. I don't care what culture it's from. If you like it, do it.
I know, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be.
Not that I don't care what culture it's from.
No, I know.
I'm just saying, it doesn't matter
I don't
what
want to
culture
be a
it's
jerk
from.
about
Just
it.
do it.
Yeah.
If you like it and enjoy it.
I do. That was an article I read once. Anyway, not the point. But I love yoga, and so to me, that's really, along with meditation, will be my spirit.
Yeah, so for spirit for me, it's meditation, 10 minutes a day, and then it's the writing as well. So you're kind of like you're kind of combining body and spirit. I'm going to kind of combine mind and spirit and focus there. So.
Oh, so many combinations.
I know. So this is going to be interesting because, like I said, last time we did the same thing. So. Yes.
So I think it'll be good. We'll have different things to talk about.
So I also think what we're going to do is we're going to be releasing these videos. We're going to do a weekly update instead of a daily update. Because in addition to the weekly update, we want to do some educational videos as well. And, it's going to be selfish. These are topics that we want to research ourselves. And, doing the video form kind of forces us to do that. But also I think it's good to spread out some of the things that we have found. And we're going to do something fun with that.
Oh, it's going to be super fun.
It's going to be super fun. So we have a list of already about 15 to 20 topics.
Yep.
We're going to put them in a hat, and starting with the next update, we will pick a topic from a hat. And this is where you can help out. Because if there's a topic that you hear us talk about or something that you're interested in mind, body, and spirit, and we feel like we could actually research this, we will add it to the hat. So if you have a, leave that in the comment on one of the videos. We'll add it to our hat, and if you're picked, then we'll do your topic.
Oh, so we'll just pull it out.
We'll pull it out, then we'll do the video. It's not gonna be it's not like
that
scenes
day.
from a hat, like from
Whose
Line
Line
Is
Is It
It Anyways.
The good news and the bad news.
Whew, the elections are over. President Bush.
We're going to do it that day, but we'll pull a topic from the hat. We'll research it. We'll do a video on it and release it in the following couple weeks. So we are going to deviate from that for the first one, however, because there's a special video that we want to do on something that we've discovered over the last couple months, weeks. Last month. So thank you to our friend Jamie for introducing us to this. But it's the 4 Agreements. Is the name of the book, and you can go find that on YouTube. You can find it. You can buy it. It's a short book. It's like 80 pages or 90 pages, something like that. It's not very long. Yeah. Great book, but basically it's talking about how everything that we do is in agreement with ourselves. And we're basically from a very young age told what agreements that we're going to have. And we take these on as our truths. And then we grow up and we have all of these things that were given to us about us from other people. And we really don't know who we really are because we've taken all these agreements. You're the smart kid, you're the funny kid, you're the fat kid, you're the skinny kid, you're the, whatever. And you take those in and you grow up with those, and they may not even be the truth of who you are. And so this is about making new agreements with yourself to help you find out who you really are.
I think it's really good for anybody going on a self-discovery journey, which is really what this has been about. I know everybody loves the weight loss part of it. I understand that, but it's really been more of a mindset change for me. I'm much calmer. And feeling a lot better. And of course the weight loss goes along with that, but
that's why it's important that the mind, body, spirit, they all go together. You can't work on one without the other two. It just does not help. So that's going to be our first topic. The plan I think is 2 weeks, I think is what we gave ourselves. So
it's written down somewhere.
It's written down somewhere. So I think it's 2 weeks. We'll have that out. But that's going to be our first one. And then after that, we'll do the topics from the hat. Okay.
So just to recap then, so we're doing our mind, body, spirit things, our individual ones. And then progress pictures just once a week.
Once a week.
Wanted that out there. And hopefully measurements and
we'll do measurements, and I
don't know how often we'll do that.
I don't know how often we'll do that either, but
maybe it's one at the beginning, one at the end.
Maybe.
I don't know. I find measuring very irritating.
Yeah, it is kind of
irritating. It's as irritating as weighing myself. Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, we've talked so long the computer went dark.
The computer shut off.
Hopefully we're still recording.
Yeah. I think the lights on the camera are still on, so we'll hope we're still recording. But
okay, we're good. We're done.
All right, so we'll talk to you next week and look for our other videos coming out. Okay.